Hello, welcome to In Moresby tonight. Great to have you company once again. How's it going, Genevieve?
It's going well, Daryl, and good evening to you, and good evening, viewers.
Yes, we've got a massive show lined up tonight.
Certainly do.
Also, this weekend, we've got a big weekend coming up. Coming up on the show, we've got Telecom. They'll be filling us in on all their latest promotions, as well as that they kicked off last weekend their annual golf pennant. So we'll be checking in on that a bit later on. Also, you do remember that coming up, I think in a month's time, in June, we've got the fifth Melanesian Arts and Cultural and Arts Festival that's happening here in Port Moresby. So in our next segment, we'll be catching up with Dr. Simit. He'll be filling us in on how preparations are going.
For the festival.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. We've already got those big billboards up in
all
Moresby.
over Port Moresby.
And of course, you've got the radio ads running as well in the newspapers as well. So big things happening there. But
Segment 1, very interesting.
Yep, very interesting indeed. We're talking about J Boog, because this weekend, where is he performing?
Lamana Golf Club, the party capital of the South Pacific.
Yep.
So if you haven't purchased your tickets, you've only got tomorrow morning to purchase them. Now, there won't be any gate sales on the night or at the gate, so you purchase the tickets now before tomorrow.
Where do we get our tickets?
You can purchase the tickets at Lamana Golf Club, and the tickets are selling for 75 Kina Arena, 100 Kina Black Stage, and 150 the balcony. If you haven't purchased tickets, got to get them quick this morning or tomorrow morning.
Yep, it's going to be a great night indeed.
Definitely
J
will
Boog
be.
is actually Samoan, but he was born and raised in California. But he's got this traditional, like as all islanders do, that
They
traditional
still have,
heritage.
yes,
in them.
they do pretty much hold their Polynesian ties very
Yep.
close. So if you went to the concert with Spawn Breezy and George Fiji, you'll know there was an awesome night. So you'd definitely be expecting another epic poly night on Saturday.
Yep, definitely. And to refresh your mind, if you've totally forgotten, which J Boog song was the first one to be a big hit here in the country?
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Ooh, baby, Nice to know ya, let's do it again. How we did it on a one night stand. Girl, I wanna be more than a friend to ya. Nice to know ya, let's do it again. How we did it on a one night stand. Girl, I wanna be more than a friend to ya. It was like food for all of my senses. Our time priceless, no expenses. Like water to all them dry trenches. She had a theme song for her every entrance. We had a dinner and a movie. Fire up the doobie. Great vibes with this girl, scoot closer to me. I call her babe, she call me Boogie. Her beauty, intelligence really moves me. Nice to know ya, let's do it again.
And there you have it, J Boog's first ever hit here in PNG and also the Pacific.
Yep, it was great. We got to take our first
Definitely
break.
do.
When we come back, we catch up with the National Cultural Commission to give us updates on the 5th Melanesian Arts and Cultural Festival that's happening here in Port Moresby in June. Don't touch it.
Round the graduated with love certificates. Hey, she want a lover I'll be.
Good evening, viewers. Hi, Daryl and Jen. We're here at the National Cultural Commission to get updates on the Melanesian Arts and Culture Festival. And tonight, we speak to Dr. Jacob Simat.
Some of us were asked way back in about 1995, maybe a little bit earlier, I think 94, to pick that up and do something with it in terms of how you affect cultural cooperation within the MS, the Melanesian sub-region. Yeah. So we ran with that. I think it was actually 95. So we developed a program of action for cultural cooperation between the Melanesian states. So the first festival was in '98 in the Solomon Islands. That was the inaugural festival. And then you had the following one, I think it was in 2002, in Vanuatu. Fiji in 2006, and the last one was in New Caledonia in 2010. The biggest threat to us, I think, is ourselves at the moment. We talk about globalization, we talk about education, we seem to externalize these things. Yeah? But really, for me, having worked in this job for so long, I see that the real threat is really ourselves and our attitude towards our own culture. As you know, we thought the Sir John Guy Stadium was going to be there, and the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium was going to be there. But to our surprise, we found that they were not going to be there come June, July this year. So, which kind of forces us to be creative in a way. You may know we are now building the village down near the museum, National Museum, and the National Parliament. So that's where everything will be taking place. Yeah, we are having 4 satellite venues. Really, the idea is, given the geography of Papua New Guinea, and in keeping in line with practice in previous festivals, we would like as much as possible to take the festival to as many people as possible. Unfortunately, we cannot do it for every province. So the best thing we thought we could do was to take it to a province within a region. Yeah. So was something come up Lorabau, Lokokopo, Usat Stablo New Island, and can Pulim Kanui come. Usat Stablo Bougainville, take a boat, or you fly across from West New Britain and so forth, Manus. Yeah. Really to enable people to participate. We've also provided funding for that, to make it possible for people to come in. Yeah? So we have those 4 satellite venues. There's Kokopo for the Islands region, Mount Hagen for the Highlands region, Wewak for Momase, and Alotau for the Southern region. Yeah. Cultural diversity, I may have touched a little bit on it a little bit earlier on. Cultural diversity is really under threat. It's an issue internationally where you have the threat of globalization, something which I would call Coca-Cola culture, yeah, where everything is becoming assimilated. More and more small groups are losing their culture. Even languages are disappearing, and they are being now replaced by Tok Pisin and English and Chinese, the big languages of the world. Yeah? And it's something which many people are concerned about. Even in Europe, there is a big awareness going on. This is a big movement going on against the domination by one American culture and also British culture. Yeah? That is why in a lot of places in Europe people are refusing to speak English. They will speak only their, even French is now under threat. Yeah? And it is something which we are aware of, that those of us in PNG, we count ourselves lucky in that firstly our government has not moved to the point where it wants to declare national culture out of the diversity which we have. Some of us know that there are places in the world which have tried to do that at their own peril. Yeah? They have tried to elevate some of the cultures to become dominant cultures and put them on a pedestal to become national cultures. And in that way, the countries have kind of disintegrated. There are examples of that still happening. You look at the USSR, which is now disintegrating. It's having problems trying to hold together. Yeah. Slowly that information is coming in, but for the moment we are told that the Fijians might be walking on hot stones. And I don't know whether many of you from our end, whether any of you have seen the fire eaters from New Ireland. We might have them here also. New Caledonia, I haven't had anything which is become clear. But what I know is the Fijians are asking us to find big boulders. We thought they were, fire dancers like the Bindings who just jump around and kick fire around, make a lot of sparks, but they don't. They actually have heated boulders, stones, and then you walk on them. So that's their special order. They've asked us to prepare firewood, big bloody way, and big stones, so that they are red hot, so they can walk on them. Me like talk long Olga Taman. I want to say to everybody, festival blow you me. Me play like by Olga Taman, we must participate. Suppose you got one plus sing group, blow one up you stop long end, or suppose you got one plus band, one plus string band, or suppose you man lo talk play too, me play like Saivel you. You come look at me play times, or you too, you man blow walk in Bilum. You find them one place, lo so him lo all the man how you say walking Bilum blow you, or basket blow you Bilum, or Tolai basket, or New Island basket, or Buka basket, you come. And me play by look lo you, and I put one play hub, now all money can look lo time lo festival.
Do they have to pay for this?
No, you don't pay. Yeah.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Telecom segment, proudly brought to you by our very own exclusive telecommunications company for the 2015 Pacific Games, Telecom PNG. Now, Telecom has seen some very exciting events happen over the past weeks, with the launching of Papua New Guinea's very first homegrown Android phone application, the Right app it's called, a software application created here in the country with amazing features, making it very unique, seeing that it is compatible with any mobile network. Telecom also announced its multi-million-dollar deal with Aviat for the National Broadband Network, which will see Papua New Guineans like you and I enjoy state-of-the-art, world-class broadband services. That particular project is a very highly anticipated one at that, which is sure to bring a lot of smiles to the faces of all Papua New Guineans around the country. And another exciting deal from yours truly, Telecom PNG, the MediaPad 7 Vogue. With more processing power, I guarantee you that it is the fastest MediaPad on the fastest network in Papua New Guinea. Now, its features include Android V4 1.2 quad-core processor, a 7-inch WSVGA screen. It is very slim and very light at only 9.5 millimeters and weighs in at 330 grams only. Now, you can do voice calls, SMS, MMS, email, and HD video calling. It also has 3G internet Wi-Fi, tethering and Bluetooth with 8 gigabytes internal memory and an additional SD card with up to 32 gigabytes worth of memory space available for you. It also has longer battery life, and the MediaPad is on sale now for 499 kina only. That's right, 499 kina only, real value for the money that you spend. And you get a whopping 500 megabytes worth of free data if you purchase the MediaPad today. So this is great for all you working class people out there, SME owners, corporate executives, the Media Pad is perfect and ideal for your usage. When you're moving around a lot and need a reliable gadget to access your emails, make and receive those very important calls, and even make instant video calls to colleagues or clients in other provinces or maybe in other countries as well. It's simple, it's fast, and it's worth it. The Media Pad from Telecom. Check out your nearest Telecom outlet and get yourself one. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Only 499 kina, and you better hurry while stocks last. And do remember that you can talk a whole lot more with Telecom PNG, the Telecom fixed lines, 1 toya per minute for all local calls made from Telecom fixed lines during both peak and off-peak hours. So if you're making a call within your province, that's a local call, it'll cost you only 1 toya per minute. And for national calls, it is 50 toya per minute from Telecom fixed lines during peak hours and 25 toya per minute during off-peak hours. I kid you not, the rates are always so much better at Telecom PNG, and you can't get a better offer anywhere else. So take advantage of the cheapest call rates from Telecom PNG. And if you'd like to find out more, do call into our customer care or any Telecom business office. You can call customer care on 345-6789. You can also email our corporate sales team on corporate.sales@telecompng.com.pg. The Telecom National Soccer League draw for this weekend, Besta FC will take on the Oro FC, Gigira Laitapur FC take on the Eastern Stars, and Admiralty FC go head-to-head with Lay FC. Hekari are on bye this weekend, so go along and support your favourite team in the Telecom National Soccer League competition. Now that's all for this week's segment, the Telecom segment, proudly brought to you by Telecom PNG, the exclusive telecommunications company for the 2015 Pacific Games. We shall leave you with footage from the Telecom Golf Pennants last Sunday, which happened at the Port Moresby Royal Golf Club. Until next time, I'm your host, Sasha, wishing you a very enjoyable and a very safe weekend. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you again next time, same place, right here. God bless.
Time to wrap things up on in Moresby tonight. Before we go, Genevieve, quick wrap up.
Quick wrap up before we go. Once again, J-Book performing tomorrow night at the Lamana Gold Club. Tickets are going for 75 kina arena tickets, 100 kina for Black Stage, and 150 if you want to be on the balcony to catch all the action. So don't forget, you need to purchase the tickets before the night. There will be no ticket sales at the gate. So head on down to Lamana Gold Club tomorrow morning and purchase those tickets. Also coming up next month.
Yep, also coming up next month, and of course we've got a promotion that's running at the moment. Our Text to Win promotion for the Sean Kingston concert over at the Cosmopolitan. All you need to do is text
Sean, that's SEAN, to 1661.
Yep, that's right. Text Sean to 1661 for your chance to score yourselves tickets
to see
watch
Sean Kingston.
Yep, definitely. He'll be performing for 2 nights, all right, over.
That's right, the Cosmopolitan Super Club. Don't forget, there are terms and conditions.
Yep, terms and conditions do apply. And maybe I should just add that if you need to be 18 years and above to be able to, score yourself a ticket.
Don't miss out on a chance to win yourself free tickets to the Sean Kingston concert in April. Text Sean to 1661 to be in the draw to be one of a few lucky winners to win concert tickets to watch Sean Kingston live at the Cosmopolitan on the 25th and 26th of April 2014. That's right, simply text Sean to 1661 to be in the draw to win concert tickets to watch Sean Kingston. Oh yeah! Let's dance!
And there you go. So keep texting into 1661, all right? Text Sean to 1661. And yeah, free chance to score yourselves your tickets. Genevieve, we gotta go.
Definitely, gotta head on out of here.
I gotta go grab some rest because tomorrow night's gonna be a big night over at
It's gonna be an epic night at the Lumana Go Club. Wish everybody a safe weekend, and we see you all next week.
Good night.